Hello everyone, I am Gangadhar, a Bim manager. This is the next tutorial on YouTube. Please support my channel. Thanks for watching. In this video, we are going to talk about the basic of families. Again, families are just like blocks in Autocad, but in Revit, they are called families. They can be in 2D model or 3D model in Revit. Families are groups of similar elements. You use a large number of predefined families in your project. You can define or you can modify these predefined families to be better suited to your project requirements. And you can also create new families for your projects by using specific templates. Mechanical equipment, plumbing fixtures, or electrical equipment, which is this one. Let's say you want to create your own family. You can go to the file and then you can look for family, and then you will now be able to see here the template. You can create new families for your projects by using these templates. Like for example, let's say you want to create a mechanical equipment. You just need to look for mechanical equipment template, which is this one. So, or let's say you want to create an electrical equipment. So there is a template for electrical equipment as you see on the screen. You only create a new family if you really do not have the specific family in your project that you needed for your project. But best practice, you just need to use what is the available families in your project and modify families, and to include in your project you use a family editor. For example, I am going to select an electrical equipment template here. If I select that, take a note that the template file extension is .rft. Let me open this for now, and then I select open. As you see, will change. This is the environment that you see to create and modify families to include in your projects. For that, you will be using this. This is what we call is family editor. The family editor is a graphical editing mode in Revit, in which you can open a template like what we did to start creating a family. The template may include multiple views, just like this one. As you see on the screen, you have the ceiling plan, you have the 3D plan, and you also have the elevation. Now you can provide the information that may be used for ladder schedule, but this is not we are going to do in this tutorial. We have a separate topic for creating a family. I am just showing you that this family editor, this is what we use to create and modify families that we would like to include to our projects. I am going to close all the inactive views. For that, I am going to ribbon tools and click this tool. We are not going to create any family in this tutorial for now. We are going back to our project here for our today's topic. Our today's topic is all about families. Again, families are group of families or group of similar elements. It is a collection of elements that help same construction to use. And graphical representation. If you take a look here at the project browser, you will see that we have families in it. If you expand this, you will see here all the categories of families. Like for example, you have the air terminal categories. If I expand this, we can see that we have here the different type of air terminals. And then if I expand this, for example, the exhaust grill, this is the instance. I had here the 600 by 600 plus 300 by 300 connection exhaust grill. If I expand here, the return diffuser type, we have one type here, and the supply diffusers, we have two types here in this. The supply diffuser side valve, we have one. Basically, this family is that you are seeing here on the project browser. These are the families that are currently loaded inside our projects. All the families that you will see here, it's already loaded here in your project and they're ready for you to use it. Family is a collection elements that have the same construction use and graphical representation. Elements within a family may have different parametric values, but the set of parametrics are the same, including their names and meanings. Like for example, I have here is a mechanical equipment. I can expand the mechanical equipment. We have different type of mechanical equipments here. Again, these are already loaded into your project and they are ready for you to use it. You just need to browse your project browser and then you look for the families here. What are the different types of families? Because every family can contain multiple types of elements like what I have shown you here. Here on our air terminal, you have this many types of air terminals, and if we go to the lighting fixtures, this one, if I expand this, as you can see, I have here several types of multiple types of elements, such as we have here the pendant type, we have a recess type, and we also have scone types here that might be created based on their use or shape. Those are the different types of the families. For example, for lighting fixtures, we need to know the different types of the families when it comes to the category. The first time of the family, the type is component families. Remember this point because this component family and system families are part of the examination. So in the examination, it will ask you what are the different types of families. Answer, there is component families, system families, and in-place families. Let's first discuss the component families. Component families is just like this one, just like what you have here on the project browser. These are example of component families or loadable families. Component families and loadable families, they are just the same. It includes common components and symbol used in the building design that help standard sizes, configurations, and parameters. Most families are component families. Now we will look into electrical equipment. Electrical equipment is also an example of component families because they are loadable families. Any family that you can load inside the project, any family that you have created using the family template, that this is a component family or loaded family. You can create component families by using the family template or by loading existing component families into the project. If you select load family, for example, we look for cable trays and then I have the fittings. These are all loadable families. Remember, any family that you can load inside a project is loadable family. Now That's the first type of the family that we have is loadable family or a component family. The second type of a family is system families. System family set different. What are these families? What are the example of system families? These system families includes ducts, dimension types, wires and levels. For example, if I go through the system duct here, this is an example of system family. If I select your duct, if I click edit type and then I go here on the type properties, you will see that it's a simple system family. Your duct is an example of system family. Now, if I am going to terminate this by selecting modify, if I go to the system again and if I select air terminal and then I go to the type properties, you will note there is no system family here because air terminal is an example of loadable or component family. And another way to distinguish if the family is loadable or system family, whenever you select, you will see load family tool here in the ribbon tools. Remember to take a look. I am going to terminate that. I am going to select plumbing fixture for now. Observe that the screen, this is what will happen. If there is no plumbing fixture loaded in your project, the main fact that it is asking for you if you would like to load one plumbing fixture. That plumbing fixture is a type of loadable family or component family. I can load it. If I select yes, I will be going to the library. Let's say I look for plumbing pictures, MEP pictures. Let's say lavatory. I select all of these and then I select here open. You see, you will notice it's now loading because it is being loaded inside your project. As you can see, it's now loaded here as you see on the screen. Now I am going to select duct from systems. You will see that there is no load family tool shown in ribbon tools. And now for example, I will select pipe. If I select pipe, there you can notice pipe is not a loadable family because there is no load family option here in ribbon tool. And now if you go to the type properties, you can see that it is a system family. And take a note, if you remember, just now we loaded our plumbing fixtures. It will now be added here on our project browser and their families. If you look at the plumbing fixtures, there you will see it's now showing. While ago we don't have these plumbing fixtures, but after we loaded it, it will now be added here on the list of your project browser families. These are the families of plumbing fixtures that is loaded inside your project. This is it for today's tutorial. I am hoping that you have learned more in today's tutorial. Please support my channel. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, share, comment. Thank you.